The Mystery Tackle Box Pro Bass June 2016. I just got this in yesterday. It is the 10th. I don't even remember. Here we go. Already opened it up. I don't know what's inside though. Here we go. All right, what do you got here? In chronological order, this looks to be the Live Target bait ball, which looks pretty awesome. This is the yearling. The yearling looks like it's some kind of gold color here. This is a good crankbait. Realistic. If you're into realistic crankbaits, I don't think you can get any much more realistic than the Live Target series of lures. Canadian-based company. Looks like there's some really nice sharp needle point hook right there. But yeah, looks like a sweet little lure here. Next time I'm maybe to use crankbaits. I'm in Florida, so the chances of me using a crankbait are not as good as anywhere else because of all the hydrillas in pretty much every pond that I fish. But these look awesome, and I do get a chance to fish a little deeper, less hydrilla stuff here. All right, Rapala. Is it Rapala or Rapala? I am never sure about these things. This is a small, I actually like this color. I used to buy X-Raps in these, the bigger one for peacock bass and snook. And this one's a smaller one, freshwater, but I'm sure with all the bait out there, this will work great too. This is the Rapala lure. Let me open the sucker up. Ugh, I'm just destroying this thing. Ugh. The Rapala X-Rap slash bait. What I like to do with this thing is you throw it out. I mean, the crankbait stuff, I just throw it out and do a consistent retrieve, right? And pause sometimes. These jerk baits, I like to throw it out, jerk, and pause. Because it would do is just dive down and then pause. Comes right up. This would be awesome for snook right now as well. Snook, redfish, if you use like a medium light spinning rod, because this is fairly light, use like a medium light spinning rod, and this will get this lure a pretty good way. It's 10 or 15 pound braid. I would use 20 to 40 pound braid. 40 if you have a lot of snook around, 20 is fine for everything else almost. So this is the Rapala X-Rap, the mini one. Next is the BD Series Frog. I have not seen this frog yet. It's a ½ ounce floating frog, tournament grade hooks. I don't know what dictates tournament grade, but this is a dog frog. Be honest with you, I'm not a big fan of dog frogs, but I noticed something already, which is pretty cool. Because these little things right here that keeps the from water from getting in is metal, whereas all the lures I've used before as far as frog goes is plastic, and they pop up pretty easy. So hopefully this one stays a little longer. But it's the classic weedless frog. Looks like it's a little thicker up front, realistic evil looking eyes. Black frog. I would try this. I'm not 100% confident, to be honest with you. I'm more like a realistic frog kind of guy. But this looks pretty good, super weedless. Next is the Mustad Ultra Point Bullet Jig Heads. We used the heck out of these before it came out to the general public. I got some prototypes and samples and stuff last year, and they were great in Louisiana. These things are available in, they work so great on the big bull redfish. We started using them near shore with snappers and stuff, and we got our butt kicked with snappers and groupers pulling us into the oil rigs on light tackle. But these are awesome. They're very sharp, very strong, and a lot of people don't know these things come with a double barb on them, right? The double barb on these things allows you to put skirts on them. It's made specifically for skirts. Let me see if I got one rigged up already. Oh, I got one right here. All right, so you have a skirt. You put one in there, and now it gives you the ability to put a skirt in the front like that. You can use it like this, or you can put a plastic body behind it. It comes in short and long shank. All right, let me see. Well, I got some soft plastic right here. Check it out. So in theory, you can put like a creature bait or another soft plastic because it's got another barb right here. This is, there you go, right there. So you can mix the skirt with contrast, and you can literally create your own lure. So out of these Mustad bullet jig heads, and the hooks is crazy strong. Well, I was pulling in 40-inch reds and stuff in Louisiana with these things. All right, next on the list is the Z-Man 10X Tough Plastic. This is the crazy Elastec Diesel Minnow Z. This will last you forever. With a little bit of super glue, I bet it'll stay in this jig head. You probably catch like 50 fish in these things before you got to change it out. These things will last you a long time. What I would do is once you get it in there, these things are so soft, it's not very straight. This is a bad example of how to put one on there. So you want to do it right. Another thing about these Z-Mans, you can do this several times without screwing up the plastic. A regular plastic, forget it, you throw it away. Try doing one motion, that's the tip. One motion to keep it straight. And once you got it straight on there, you put a little super glue on this thing, or these Hoagie lure glues made specifically to bond plastic and metal. I'll do that right now, actually. It takes like 10 seconds. I actually put a little too much there. It takes like 10 seconds. Put that back before I ruin the whole thing. There you go. It ain't coming out. There you go. The Z-Man, Diesel Z Minnow. And next on the list is a flat top finesse jig head, 1/2 ounce. This looks, oh okay, the interesting part is that it's got a gigantic jig head which is totally flat, so when it gets on the bottom, it sits just like that. So the body will be standing up, so the fish will easily pick it up. Of course, what a lot of people like to do with that little knob right there, put a standard soft plastic on there for even more profile and slower sinking as well. So this is the flat top, like the haircut, finesse jig head. There you go. Stickers. Okay, now it's time for let me get rid of all this stuff. Now it is time for, if I win, you guys get the prize. I would imagine, let's see what we could possibly win. Here, I'm taking out my key right now, guys. Takes a little second here. And what's cool about these, the keychain I'm using, it's one of those Nikes, but that's another story here. That's a pretty cool keychain. You can take it out. Anyways, the prize I could win is a Hoorag bandana. Here's the code. Let's see if I win anything. So basically, you got to have three symbols, and you win this prize. If I win this prize, I would give it away. All right, that's not encouraging. Just 3 different things. So we need 2 of these other items, and we win. No, this thing is harder to win than the real lottery. I got like 6 different items. That's insane. Anyways, that's it, guys. June 2016 Mystery Tackle Box Pro Box.